What's up, guys? CypherPoet808 back again for some more One Piece action. Today we have my live reaction to chapter 1029. Before we jump into the chapter, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, as well as the bell icon. Be notified of all future videos. Now that you have, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so starting off, we have The Tower, chapter 1029. Okay, so the cover page, we have a reader request. Bonnie having a soba eating contest with some otters by Arinko. Alright, so we got Jewelry Bonnie over there. She's stuffing her face, and we got a couple of otters. They all got like these big old mouthfuls of food, and we see all the bowls just stacked up behind them. So, alright, pretty cute. I like it, but let's jump right into the action. Alright, so starting out, okay, so we're going right back to Sanji and Queen right here. Alright, so we just see this, looks like Queen smacked Sanji with his sword, and we just see a chunk just go flying off right there. And we just see Sanji kind of just standing right there. Alright, what do we got next? Alright, Master Queen's sword broke. Okay, so this is all the Beast Pirates looking on. They're like, oh, his sword broke. But he landed a hit on that guy's neck just now. Was it the color of armament? Whatever it was, it's impossible. So, alright, so Sanji kind of looking down. I don't know, you didn't use any hockey. I remember what Judge said once. Alright, so Queen, he's like, wait, you didn't use any hockey. But I'm sorry, I remember something Judge told me once. He said, I can give the human body an exoskeleton. I can give it abnormal regeneration. I can give it great physical strength. Alright, so kind of all the things that we saw the other, Germa kids displayed. Queen is recalling that Judge said he was able to do this for the human body. And most of all, an unfeeling heart of ice. Alright, and then we see Queen. He's charging up his tail right now, getting ready to shoot this huge laser right at Sanji. And we see Sanji's kind of pulling on his face. What do we got next? Sanji broke that sword with his neck. I never saw nothing like it in all my years. Alright, so we see Chopper. He's still in his little chibi form right there. And it says, no, I didn't mean to. And we see, he's starting to have flashbacks of his brothers right now. I don't want to turn out like those heartless monsters. Alright, so we've seen all the Vinsmoke children right there, or the male Vinsmoke children right there. And he's remembering, kind of how cold they were and how heartless they were, to that girl that was their servant. They were extremely rude and mean to her, and just kind of anyone they view as beneath them. Oh, wait, stop. Okay, so we see Sanji. He's just running away right now. What's happening to my body? Think back. What did I do? Alright, so it looks like he's, kind of all blacked out right now. I don't know if that's supposed to be indicative of him, kind of, the whole raid suit, the black raid suit right there. And we see Queen, he's still charging up his lasers. Alright, what do we got? He says, hang on, give me time to think. Am I going, what is this, Sanji? You're acting weird, fella. To lose my humanity? Alright, so Sanji's like, even with all this chaos going around, he's freaking out right now. He's like, oh my god, am I turning into one of the Germa kids? Like, am I going to lose my humanity? So he's freaking out right now. Alright, he's one of the Straw Hats. What's he mumbling about over there? Okay, so they're, the Beast Pirates still on looking right now. They're like, what the hell's going on? They see Sanji kind of running around. He's distracted. Shoot him dead. That's Blackleg Sanji, right? I'm going to bag me a bounty. Alright, so they're all looking on. They're all like, oh, we can take advantage. He's like just completely out of it right now. He's not paying attention to us. And it looks like, okay, so it looks like they're able to hit him with whatever, they're shooting at him. Yeah, got him. That hurt, but it, all it does is kind of looks like it irritated Sanji, and it looks like it hurt a little bit. Didn't really, phase him all that much. Alright, what do we got now? Alright, Queen. Okay, so it looks like Queen is able to fire off his lasers at Sanji right there, but it looks like you can kind of still see Sanji, right there at the explosion point. Put on the battle suit already. Show me the powers of Germa science. Alright, so Queen is just egging him on. He's like, come on, put on the suit. I want to see the suit. He wants to see that raid suit in action. Alright, second floor of the castle. Hey, what's going on? Alright, so we see all the flames around, second floor of the castle. Mama, oh, we're going back to Big Mom. Let's go. What's the matter? Got a migraine, kid? Alright, so Big Mom and Kid, I believe, were facing off. And okay, yep. Okay, so Kid, oh, it looks like Kid is down, and Big Mom's got Napoleon. It looks like she's about to come down for like a killing blow on Kid right there. And we see Law kind of off to the side, and he's just looking over down at Kid. Hera, Napoleon, let's help him with that. Eustace, yes, Mama, okay. And, oh, yeah, I forgot she got that new homie. She got Hera, because, what's his name is with Nami right now. Alright, okay, so Kid looks like he's getting back up right now. Alright, what's wrong with you? You're useless right now. Damn it. Okay, so, Kid's like just holding his head. He's like, gosh. And Law's over there. He's like, damn it, you're useless to me. Like, what the hell are you doing? And Shambles, okay, so Law's going in to try to attack Big Mom right now. Counter shock. Okay, so getting off a pretty solid attack against Big Mom. Right in the side of her face right there. Just boom. Looks like it's kind of knocking her over a little bit. Nobody does that to our mama. And then you see Law just kind of looking on as Prometheus is looking right at him. Stolen fire. Okay, what the hell is that? So, looks like Law got caught with something from Prometheus right there. Alright, what's going on? Okay. And then we see Mama just comes with this huge attack right there. And we just see both, Kid and Law are both down right now. I mean, they're not, I don't know if they're knocked out, but they just look like they're down. And we just see Big Mom just has this big old cheesy grin on her face right now. Like she's pleased, like she just knocked him out. Oh, that was an epic attack. Alright, okay, no. Alright, awesome. Looks like they're getting back up. Alright. Headache? No, what's happening to me? Alright, so something's up with Kid right now. He just seems out of it. I finally reached the 4 emperors. If I die now, what was the point of my whole pirating career? Alright, so he's kind of like, man, this is like what my whole life was leading up to this point right now. Like, if I sit down on the job, what was the whole point of my life right now? Alright, and then we see, Law kind of looking over at him side-eye right now. He's like, you're funny, kid. It looks like you might die all on your own. I don't have to do it. Okay, so this Big Mom talking to both of them, and she's like, kid, you might die all on your own. He's like, damn it. And he's just kind of looking down, in anguish, defeat. All right, now where are we going? Okay, we're going back down to Killer versus Hawkins. All right, 3rd floor. Stop. Okay, and then we just see Hawkins just standing right there. What's he looking at? Okay, Killer looks like he's kind of down on the ground. Stop it, Hawkins. That's just going, he smashed. That's why Kid is so out of it. I totally forgot about that. So because Hawkins still has Kid's life inside of him, all the damage that Hawkins is taking is affecting Kid. So all Killer is just watching as Kid is bashing his skull, or is watching as Hawkins is bashing his skull, knowing that Kid is the one going to be taking all this damage and feeling all the effects. And he knows that he's facing off against Big Mom right now. Like, oh, man. Killer's got to be pissed right now that he can't really attack Hawkins, because if he attacks him, he's just going to be adding more damage to what Kid's already taking. All right. What a bastard. And he just has this shit-eating grin on his face. Like, you just want to kill Hawkins right now. I can't believe you ate a smile fruit. You couldn't possibly be more miserably misfortunate, Killer. All right, so he's just kind of looking down on him right now. And Killer, because of his smile fruit, he's over there laughing. Please just stop it. In between, we're trying to beg Hawkins to stop smashing it and stop hurting himself. Killer, how come we're not allowed to help? What's with that guy? Is he crazy? He's just slamming his head into the pillar. All right, so nobody else knows that that Hawkins has Kid's whatever, his soul or his essence inside. For one of the straw lives that Hawkins is using. Either they're not familiar with his power or they just straight up don't know. But the only one that seems to know right now is Killer. Just shut up and stay put. Then why don't you fight, sir? All right, so this is his crew, and they're just looking on. They're like, why aren't you fighting him? Like, why are you just sitting there? It's so frustrating to watch. The fire is creeping closer. We need to be getting out of here. All right, so everyone's like, yo, we can't leave until you deal with this guy. The fire's getting closer, but you're not doing anything. You're not fighting. Like, you're not letting us help. You're not fighting. Like, what the hell's going on? I ask you, release Kid. You can have my life in exchange. All right, so Killer's offering up his life to, Hawkins. He's like, yo, stop hurting my captain. Release him. I'll freely give you my life right now. And then it looks like he kind of mumbles something right there. All right. And then he just goes in for a cheap shot, knowing that Killer's not going to attack him back. He just kicks Killer while he's down. Kid is fighting with Big Mom right now, I gather. Will he succeed at his dream of hunting down an Emperor of the Sea? It's good to set your sights high. Yeah, so stop sabotaging. All right, so he's like, okay, if you know what he's doing, like, stop trying to sabotage him, damn it. You're supposed to be one of our generation. Like, you should at least have a little bit of, respect for one of us going after one of the Yonko, to not sabotage him directly when he's trying to fight the Yonko. Like, damn, come on, man. Have some pride. Have some, spirit as a pirate. Like, something. If If I'm preventing you from succeeding, then cut me down with those scythes. All right, so he's like, come on. Well, if I'm, being such a hindrance, then go ahead and stop me yourself. Or you surrender if you prefer. I'll put in a good word for you with Kaido. Oh, so he's like, okay, no, just surrender and I'll, betray your captain. I'll put in a good word for you with Kaido. Either way, you stand no chance at all of winning this battle. You've seen the simple facts for yourself. All right, and he's just stomping on, Killer's head right now, just really rubbing into him that he can't do anything. Now you know why they've ruled over the sea for so long. All right, and he's talking about Big Mom and Kaido, and he's thinking about them. You must have felt it in your core, biological instincts. There is no way to beat them. All right, so he's just like, you must have felt it deep down to your very being that there is just no way to beat these monstrosities. Don't get emotional now. Besides, I know that deep down you regret the decision you made back then, don't you? All right, so Killer is like, yeah, you're all talk, but I know deep down, somewhere in you, the real pirate in you regrets, taking a knee and bowing down to Kaido back then. Like, somewhere in you wish you would have fought and stood against him. Even though Killer's down and out, he's like, I know this because you feared dying in this future, and here we are, still standing. And he's just, it looks like his mask is all cracked, he's all bloodied and everything like that. I will gladly take you if you agree to join me. Okay, we're getting the flashback of when Kaido, offered to Kid and Killer to join his crew when he crashed down on their meeting. We'll see who's regretting it in the end. All right, so Hawkins like, all right, you want to talk about regret? We'll see who's the one regretting the decisions made at the end. All right, so it looks like he pulled out his sword, that one that he used earlier, but it's not in its straw form. Looks like it's still just a normal sword right now. Since we're talking about living without regrets, I guess I'll do just that. Gotta sink or swim, one way or the other, Huff. I have 2 questions for you. All right, what are these 2 questions going to be? What do you guys think they're going to be? If you take damage without a proper conduit, where does that damage go? And okay, so question 1. What do you mean? You should know how my power works by now. All of the damage I take goes straight to Kid as long as I hold his straw doll within my body. All right, so what? Something must be off to Killer, or he must be thinking of a loophole because, he knows how Hawkins' power is working, but he's starting to question. He's like, I got 2 questions for you. All right, so what's going on? And I get it. Because Kid already doesn't have an arm, so if he cuts off the genius, oh my God, big brain play right there. Because Kid doesn't have his arm, yes. And Hawkins is just looking down like, oh shit, I never took that into account. Like, I didn't factor that into my probability. So, okay. So, yeah. So, what? I guess he just takes damage himself since that particular damage cannot be transferred over to Kid because he doesn't have an arm to transfer that damage to. Hell yeah. All right. We just see Hawkins just grabbing his arm. He just was not expecting this at all. How did you cut off my arm? The damage should have gone to... Kid has no left arm, and you just see Hawkins' eyes just like when the realization sets in, is Killer is saying it like, oh shit, yeah, he doesn't have a left arm. Second question, once I take this one out, how many more lives are protecting your own? Huff, congratulations, that's the last one. Yes, straw man card, death, upright. Alright, so are we about to see the death of Hawkins? Is Killer going to kill Hawkins? And he says, damn it, I didn't count on this. Like I said, he didn't factor, all this didn't come into when he was looking at his cards. He wasn't thinking about this. Alright, what do we got? The card of destruction. It means I can finally end your miserable life myself. Alright, and we see his giant, straw demon coming out there. Beheading claws, and we just see him cut the head off of this giant straw man like it's nothing. Just absolutely slices it off one go. Alright, and we see Killer, okay. And it says, his straw man, okay. And we see him, okay, so he's charging in now to Hawkins' main body right now. That straw man will not perish. It will come back to life as the cards dictate. Show me the ending of this fight. The tower. Alright, so he sees something. And we see the tower right there, and, the tower looks like it's been chopped off or falling off. And we just see Killer coming in right there. spinning Sonic, and we just see him slice Hawkins. Hell yeah. All right, you did it. Way to go, kill. All right, so he sliced him, but did he kill him? You know, we got to see if he killed him, but hell yeah, he took out Hawkins. All right, and he drops the card right there. And we see, okay, so we see Hawkins. He looks like he's down and out right there. In Strawman cards, the tower means you seem to be in much better spirits now. What's going on, kid? All right, so this is going back to Big Mom and Kid and Law fighting right now. And now that Kid is not taking, you know, his damage from Hawkins smashing his head in, he can actually kind of fight now. His head's clearing up a little bit. The collapse of the old and brittle. And the hidden meaning is a new way forward. My body feels much lighter. Get going, fight. All right, hell yeah. So Killer, you know, opening the way for his captain to take down one of the Yonko right now. You know, it's definitely going to be up to Kid and Law to take out Big Mom, you know, as Luffy has his hands full with Kaido up top. So for Killer to be able to, you know, clear the way for Kid, you know, taking off that handicap that Hawkins had him, that was a severe handicap. Oh, that just, you know, I think might have just shifted that fight in the favor of, you know, Law and Kid right there. And as far as, you know, there's been a lot of theories like, will Big Mom, you know, end up joining or becoming an ally, you know, especially even with the stuff we've seen of her remembering, you know, Tama being nice to her and wanting to protect the people or, you know, avenge the people of Okobori Town. You know, she's in an all-out fight with Kid and Law right now, two supernovas who are aiming to be the Pirate King, and she's one of the Yonko that's aiming to be the Pirate King. So I'm having a real hard time of seeing how this fight goes. I mean, I guess they could technically defeat her without killing her, and, you know, down the line they could potentially become allies or something, or at least with Luffy them. I don't know about Kid. Looks like Kid's pretty intent on whooping Big Mom's ass, but just like I said, the fact that Killer was able to clear that handicap off of him, off of his captain, you know, that's probably one of the last big things we're going to see out of Killer, but I still don't think Killer's done yet. You know, I think he's still got a few more things left in the tank that he's going to help out with in this fight. Not exactly sure where yet, but all in all, that was an excellent chapter. Glad to see Killer getting some shine and getting to see a good setup of a fight between Big Mom and Kid and Law with, you know, kind of no handicaps on either side. There's no, you know, mental incapacity with Big Mom. She hasn't forgotten anything. She has her memories and everything like that. She's in full control. She has all her homies. And now you have Kid and Law right now who seem to be, now that Kid has had that handicap taken off of him, seems to be at 100%. So, again, I'm super pumped to see what's going to be coming up for the next chapter. Hopefully, we continue and go straight into this fight with Big Mom and Kid, and maybe get an update on what's going on with Luffy and them. Maybe see where Momonosuke's at with forming those flame clouds, and see where Yamato's at with getting down to the armory. But other than that, yeah, that was an excellent chapter. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you guys thought. Other than that, have a wonderful day.